Paw Patrol is a lovely Canadian youth show about helping your friends and the world. Or is it? Yes, behind the veil of obfuscation, there are whispers. Whispers that the world of these precocious pups proffers points of perception for multitudes of malevolent machinations. Dare you peer past this veil? Then step in with me as I dictate to thee the top 10 terrifying Paw Patrol theories that you need to pray aren't real. Share your prayers in the comments below, or any other theories you might find. Number 10. The Missing Pup. One popular theory was founded from Season 1, Episode 12, when a new member of the Paw Patrol was introduced, and that pup is dubbed Rubble. However, when Rubble arrives at the HQ for the first time, the pup already has a dog tag ready and waiting for him. Curious. Yet even curiouser is the fact that he is immediately given gear and a helmet that don't fit him at all. But maybe it's just a coincidence. Ryder must have had time to make the gear, except for the fact that Rubble had been found only minutes earlier. If, using a modern 3D printer, it would take Ryder hours to prepare such gear. And if it was up to OSHA standards, maybe even longer depending on the material used. It's believable that he wouldn't have Rubble's measurements, and therefore likely he wouldn't be capable of building the gear to the exact size needed, but once again, time still comes into play. If we accept that as true, then where did Rubble's gear come from? Was he truly new? Or was there another reason that he was found? And why won't they say anything about the other pup? What happened? Number 9. The Aliens. In Season 2, Episode 2A, the pups save a so-called space alien from a crash. While the common hijinks ensue, the question must be questioned. Where did this alien come from? We see them return to their planet. We know that the alien's mother lives there, so if travel between both worlds is simple enough that a supposed child of this species could accomplish it, then why couldn't the rest? There is a theory that they did, finding the planet 10,000 years in the past and leaving their technology. Now, why would they do this? What purpose could such advanced beings have with leaving their tech on a rock they had no reason to live on? Did they die? Did they see humanity and pupmanity's potential? Or were they just simply passing gods, leaving their trash from a roadside picnic? Number 8. Ryder Stark. Allow me to pose a question. For what reason is Ryder allowed to continue his operations? Why is it that he's able to destroy vehicles and technological components likely worth millions and just simply replace them the next day? Well, I'll tell you. Ryder is the long-lost son of Tony Stark. Don't believe me? Well, then can you explain where he got his money? How he gleaned such knowledge of this technology? Why he cares so much about his vest and looks? We've all seen Iron Man. We all know that Tony got around. His obsession with heroism is yet another clue to this mystery. What, do you think he's Bruce Wayne's son? What, are you kidding me? Bruce Wayne hates dogs. Wait, except for Ace. Wait, could Ryder be both Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne's son? Oh my goodness. Number 7. Foggy Bottom. In Season 2, Episode 19, Pup Foo, Mayor Humdinger of Foggy Bottom steals an ancient scroll containing the secrets of Pup Foo. While Humdinger commands a cavalcade of calamitous kittens, the population of Foggy Bottom is notably absent. Or never there to begin with. There is a historical precedent for this. Of course, several people have been elected the sole mayor of their sole towns, but Humdinger is clearly hoping to get people to relocate to his. Why the competition? Why the animosity for his competitor? What are Humdinger's motivations, and how far will this drive him? Number 6. Ryder is a robot. The origins of Ryder are hotly contested, as you no doubt heard, but what if Ryder didn't have origins? A large amount of Ryder's actual skills that he's displayed are a closer fit to someone with extreme training and ability, and there's no way he could have just achieved this on his own, unless Ryder was a robot. Well, think about it. All the technology, all the skills, the alien civilization, the hair, everything points to the fact that Ryder must be a robot. If that's the case, then who made him and why? Number 5, genetic experiments. I'll believe it when dogs talk. Oh, but they do. Many animals are capable of imitating human speech, such as parrots. Even though their voice boxes are completely different from humans, they can produce a remarkable facsimile to almost anything around them. This has also been observed in dogs, usually the husky breed. If this was the case, then enough genetic tinkering could lead someone to conceivably create a dog that could actually talk. Oh, thank goodness there aren't any scientists or corporations in any bayside towns with access to funds that would be able to complete such research, right? Number 4, ancient gods. In one of Humdinger's forays into the jungle, he finds a hidden temple of the Monkey Queen. As no other religious institutions are actively observed within any locations shown on screen, we must therefore assume that the concept of gods and worship is not something that is that present within this world. Yet, suddenly, there's this temple. A temple to a god from a civilization long buried. But that's not all. For the mask is told to be cursed. Not believing this, Humdinger swipes it for himself, eager to find some modicum of fortune. However, the mask possesses him, revealing itself to be sentient and seemingly just wanting to play. In a presumably anti-theistic world, this raises far too many questions. If this magic exists, do gods exist too? Is the mask simply an alien relic? Or could it actually house the soul of the Monkey Queen? And if there's one god whose playful powers are capable of subsuming a human consciousness and substituting it with their own, then are there more? Number 3, the Red Cow Corporation. Once again, we return to the most pressing of questions. How can the Paw Patrol afford all of this? Simple, they can't. But someone else could. In Season 5, Episode 24A, a farmer's chicken plucking robot must be saved. Now this begs the question, how can someone whose entire subsistence is based off agriculture possibly afford a robot? Not to mention a robot with shockingly similar technology to the Paw Patrol. Now, when observing closely, a mark can be seen on this robot. The mark of the Red Cow Corporation. Similar in design to the John Deere logo, the Red Cow Corporation could be the answer. After all, John Deere is also known for supplying their farmers with extremely high-tech pieces of equipment, so long as they get a cut of the shares. But why would Red Cow do this? The answer, I believe, may be in profit. When disasters strike in the real world, the stock market is thrown into turmoil, but there are predictable business ventures that do make a significant profit from this. As a result, millions, if not billions, could ride on the Paw Patrol's continued adventures, the pups' successes fueling capitalist greed and power. Number 2, the war. Another question. Where is the population of Adventure Bay? Why is it up to Ryder and the pups, youths by any definition, to stop natural disasters that have claimed people's lives in the real world? Simple. War. Most remaining adults are performing moderately essential tasks or are too old to fight, leaving the youths in charge. Some would say it's incompetence that has the mayor calling on Ryder at any moment. Others claim that it's simply due to the fact that there's no one else to call. Not to mention Captain Turbot. What profession allows you to learn several languages, not to mention pick up new ones on the fly? Code breaking. This may be an old war with no place for old men. Number 1, the CIA. All of this pales in comparison to the deepest, darkest rabbit hole that we have yet to climb down, so come with me. You see, we've gone through many theories, but none with more evidence in standing than the theory that Adventure Bay is in fact a CIA black site. Everything connects to this. Ryder's origins, the creation of the talking pups, the lack of population, the rest, all unknowing operatives in a Cold War, testers of technology that will help them topple their enemies. It's all there. You just have to look. The anti-religion? In a world where gods can make a consciousness-consuming artifact, religion could be a dangerous sentiment to allow to foster amongst the populace. The Red Cow Corporation? A front, as the CIA has been known to do with numerous shell companies funding their operations around the world. Talking dogs that can perform rescue operations? The CIA has trained cats, ravens, pigeons, and even creating facsimiles of dragonflies to help aid in their operations. And Adventure Bay is where it all happens. You don't see the signs? Look again. Why does Chase get spy gear at the beginning of season 2? Why would he need it? You already know the answer. Well, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and the next time you put on Paw Patrol, watch closely.